Namaste. I'm focused now. Ready to go.
So proud of you.
Okay, everyone, slowly open your eyes.
This is Heads Up, 7 Up.
Apparently, you've never done meditation.
That's true.
It's actually really nice.
It actually is, yeah.
I like meditation.
I took a positive psychology class at work, and it was pretty good.
Yeah. But we're not here to talk about positive psychology. We're here to fight.
Fight, ready, go!
Positive fight.
Welcome, citizens, to Meeple Nation. Grab your favorite beverage, pull up a chair, warm up those dice, and join us at the game table as we discuss board games and the board gaming world. Each week, the hosts of Meeple Nation share their love for board games and the amazing memories that come from playing games with some very outstanding people. Let us now join our hosts in their natural habitat, the game table.
Positive fight. You guys are great. Take that.
This is a Meeple Nation bonus episode. I don't know that there's a number or anything associated with it, but this is our top 5 in-game bonus games showdown.
Are you ready?
Fight.
Finish him.
You know, I can never not think of Dave now whenever somebody says finish him.
Finish him?
Finish him.
Do you think of Dave using a very bad British Scottish accent?
No, yes.
Sean Connery?
Might as well have been.
Finish him.
Yes.
I can't remember his joke, but it was something about that it was a hymn from the Finnish. Finish.
Oh, a finish him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it
Okay.
was,
That is really terrible.
yeah.
Wow.
And just when you said it, Doug, reminded me of that, and my eyes rolled.
All right. Well, moving on with
Let's do.
no ado at all whatsoever. This is a showdown episode, so we have put our top 5s into the Pub Meeple ranking system, and we are going to let them duke it out. Now, there was some crossover on this list. We had several. There was Clank Catacombs was a crossover. Raising Robots was a crossover, and The Castles of Burgundy was a crossover. So there are 12 games entering the arena today, and in alphabetical order, they are Ark Nova, Bardwood Grove, Cartographers, Clank Catacombs, Earth, Everdale, Maracaibo, Merchants of the Dark Road, Paladins of the West Kingdom, Raising Robots, The Castles of Burgundy, and Wonderland's War. Are you ready to let them fight?
This is it. Let's get ringside and ding that bell.
Ding, ding.
Nice. I am going to get trounced this
You
episode.
think so?
Yeah. With maybe not as much with the ones that I had crossover on, but you guys just haven't played the ones that I really like. So I think
Sometimes
I am
that turns
not
out
going
for
to do
your
well.
benefit, right? I mean, I think
I guess that's
Wonderland's
true.
War went pretty high the last time it was in the top 5,
That's true.
or the Showdown.
Maybe. We'll see. All right. We're about to rank 12 items, and it will make an estimated 24 comparisons, depending on our answers. So here we go. The first one is Bardwood Grove versus Maracaibo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's it. And that was funny. Both Andy and I just kind of look at each other. Maracaibo.
Probably Maracaibo, but I'm loving Bardwood Grove more and more. That's really tough for me.
And I've only played Bardwood Grove the one time, but it did leave me wanting to play it again.
Yeah, same. I only played it the one time, but this is going to be a Maracaibo vote for me.
Which is kind of funny because Maracaibo's kind of losing its luster for me.
Yeah, and for me too, but it's still really good.
Yeah, I think it's still going to be Maracaibo.
Yeah, it is for me too.
All right, Maracaibo will advance. The next comparison is Ark Nova versus Wonderland's War.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderland's War.
That's easy for me. I'm struggling so bad with the game we're playing online. And
Well-
it just seems like keeps going. Because you were, during the weekends, you don't take turns for some reason. And that game just keeps going and going. And I'm like, please just end me now.
So it's like a regular game of the one I played anyway.
Ark
It
Nova
just felt
didn't-
like it kept going, and I'm like, my gosh, can it just be over?
Yeah, no, when I played Ark Nova, I didn't really feel that badly about it.
It wasn't like a Terraforming Mars bad,
You know, by any means. But
I didn't know what I was doing either. So
Yeah.
You guys make me sad. This is an Ark Nova vote for me.
Yeah, it's a Wonderland War for vote
Wonderland's War moves on. Woohoo!
All right. Next up, we've got Paladins of the West Kingdom versus Merchants of the Dark Road.
Paladins of the West Kingdom for me.
Merchants of the Dark Road. But again, and this is why I said I think I'm going to get beat out, because I know your experience with Merchants wasn't good.
Yeah. Well, and my feelings for Paladins isn't life-changing either.
It should be.
But
it can be.
My sour feelings for Merchants of Dark Road is
we're life-changing?
You got to play this again with you, Nathan.
We do.
Maybe.
I think you will actually like it if we play it again.
Hopefully, without a time limit.
If you have an open mind.
Yeah. That could be.
So what's your final answer on this one, Nate?
You already know my final answer.
Okay. Paladins takes
Paladins of the West Kingdom.
Castles of Burgundy versus Raising Robots.
The Castles of Burgundy.
See, I wasn't even going to let you finish, and I was going to say Castles of Burgundy. And now
It's a lot like Wingspan, so...
Well,
but fun.
My vote is based on the fact that I still am really loving Raising Robots, and I have a lot more to explore with that game, I feel like. And we've just played like back to back games of the Castles of Burgundy online.
And I'm feeling the exact same way. I very much enjoy Castles of Burgundy.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Forgot what it was called for a second there. But
this is why online games destroy gaming.
You should just come have fun playing online games too.
Oh, so I can hate the games that you guys hate?
No, not hate.
No one
just,
hates it.
Just
no one
need,
hates it.
Just
yeah,
need
you guys
a
are
break.
tired of Maracaibo. Now you're tired of Castles of Burgundy because of online games. You're ruining my life.
You're ruining your life.
No, just need a break, right? It's not like, oh, I'm ready to shelf it. Just got to break from it for a minute.
Yeah. So I still haven't made a decision, and I'm still struggling with this decision.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like both of these games, and that's the other thing too. Is we're going to sit down? Well, this is all has to happen in my mind, right? So sitting at the table playing your special edition, Andy.
Yeah.
And sitting at the table playing Raising Robots.
My special edition.
Your special edition, which is the same as my special edition.
Which is the same as everybody else's special edition. Who owns it?
Well, it does have deluxe component upgrade.
Does it? Yeah.
Okay.
But, oh man, I'm hurting inside my brain.
Cheryl had so much fun.
She did. And now I can't say it because you tainted that. But actually, I think I am going to say Castles of Burgundy.
You tainted that.
Okay. Castles will take it. It would have been Raising Robots for me if that wasn't clear. Maracaibo versus Everdale.
Maracaibo.
That's a tough one because we haven't played Everdale in so long, and it's such an amazing game.
Right now, I think I'd rather play Everdale.
I think I would rather play Everdale right now, too.
Yeah, I'm going to say Everdale on this one. So you're going to break the tie, Andy.
I would say Everdale.
Okay. Everdale advances. Wow. That's awesome. Okay, next up, we've got Wonderland's War versus Clank Catacombs.
Clank Catacombs.
Wonderland's War for me.
And, I mean, I like Clank Catacombs.
It doesn't sound like it.
I do.
I guess something like I had a question mark at the end.
It kind of did. But I think I really want to play Wonderland's War more.
Clank Catacombs?
Yeah.
Convince me that I like Clank Catacombs.
No, I'm going to say Wonderland's War.
Okay. Wow. That surprises me. Arc Nova versus Clank Catacombs.
Clank Catacombs.
Definitely Clank Catacombs.
Okay. I'm not even going to say mine out loud. All right. Paladins of the West Kingdom versus Cartographers.
Paladins, easy.
Cartographers, easy.
Paladins for me.
Oh.
So we kind of talked about this a little bit when we did our top fives, but Cartographers, the whole pass and let somebody else draw on your sheet thing, it does bother me.
Yeah.
Like, so as much as I like cartographers, if I can say that properly, English is fun. As much as I like that game, I definitely would rather play Paladins. Now, the weight-wise, these are two totally different games,
absolutely.
right? Paladins is like the feature game of the night. Cartographers is a filler. But yeah, it's Paladins for me, for sure. Next up, we've got Merchants of the Dark Road versus Cartographers.
Merchants of the Dark Road for me.
Yeah.
Cartographers.
And Merchants for me as well. All right, next up, Castles of Burgundy versus Earth.
That's tough. That's tough.
I'm going to stick with Castles.
I think I am too.
Oof, really?
Yeah.
I love Castles.
I do too. It's just a better game. And I love Earth. Don't get me wrong. I love Earth. It's a great game.
Yeah, I think I think mine is probably Castles as well. All right, Castles will take it. Next up, we've got Raising Robots versus Earth.
Huh.
That's a tough one, too.
It is. I'm going to spring a leak.
Wow.
Let that air out.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Raising Robots.
That's what I want to say.
I think that's what I'm going to say.
We haven't tried abundance.
Yeah, I need to read the rules.
Yeah. I think that I've only played Raising Robots once, and I really liked it, and I really want to play it again. And that's kind of what's pushing it over the edge, I think.
And Raising Robots is like that, because it's like Wingspan, but fun. And it
Wingspan
makes you want to
fun.
play it again and again and again.
Kind of like Wingspan.
No.
This madness has to stop. Okay. Mine, I think it would also be Raising Robots, but only by a little bit. So we'll give it the win there. All right. Next up, we've got Wonderland's War versus Everdale.
I'm going to say Everdale.
I'm still going to say Wonderland's War.
Wonderland's War. I had to think about that for a second, but yeah, Wonderland's War.
Okay. That's going to throw the algorithm off, I think.
We got to start playing Doug's games so Nathan stops voting for them because he hasn't played them.
No, well, if we play him, then he's going to for sure vote for him.
Is he?
Yeah.
Because I'll just throw in a bunch of games Nathan's never played for the next Showdown, and then he'll want to play those.
You tried that, and it didn't quite work out for you.
I just need to throw space-themed ones in.
That might be that might get you over the edge.
Throw some unplayed Star Wars games in there. Just throw Imperial Assault on all your top fives, and it'll definitely get voted to the top.
I don't know. I voted that down quite a bit, too.
You did. Yeah, that was surprising.
All right. Next up, we have Clank Catacombs versus Everdale.
Maybe I need to give Everdale another shot. Maybe I need to give Everdale another shot, because every time it comes up, I'm just like, yeah, I can do my hair, or I can play.
Really?
It's just, I think I need to give it another shot because it doesn't excite me at all.
Wow, that's fascinating. Yeah, Everdale's really wonderful. I mean, it is a legitimately great game. So that surprises me.
That surprises me too.
Yeah, I need to give that a shot. Let's get that to the table again so I can change my mind.
Okay, done. It's going to happen.
All right.
I love it. Okay, so wait, which one won?
Good question.
What were the two
It was
games?
Clank Catacombs versus Everdale.
Clank Catacombs for me.
Everdale for me.
And Everdale for me as well. Clank Catacombs versus Maracaibo.
Maracaibo.
Yeah, Maracaibo.
Maracaibo.
Clank Catacombs versus Bardwood Grove.
I'd have to say Bardwood Grove right now.
I'm still going to say Clank Catacombs.
I'm in a Bardwood Grove mood.
I've noticed that about you.
Okay.
You are kind of
Yeah,
moody.
having only played it the one time, I'm going to lean toward Clank on this one. Clank will take it. Next up, Arc Nova versus Bardwood Grove.
Bardwood Grove.
Bardwood Grove.
Okay, Arc Nova for me, but Bardwood wins. Castles of Burgundy versus Paladins of the West Kingdom.
What was the other one?
Castles of Burgundy
Oh, okay.
versus Paladins.
Yeah. And the Paladins threw me, and I was like, totally forgot what I liked. Yeah, definitely Castles.
I totally forgot what I liked. I'm going to say Castles.
Yeah, Castles for me too. All right, Raising Robots versus Paladins of the West Kingdom.
Raising Robots.
Boy, that is tough.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I love Paladins.
Yeah, Andy really likes Paladins a lot. I think I'm a little bit more similar to how you feel about it, Nathan. But I do like it, and it is a really good design. But yeah, right now, Raising Robots is really striking true for me.
And I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Raising Robots because I've played Paladins quite a bit lately.
You've played it out?
Not played it out. I've played it probably 3 or 4 times just within the last month or two. And I really want to, having played just a few days ago, Raising Robots, I really, really want to play it again.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well,
It has a fever for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Okay, Raising Robots will take it. Next up, we've got Earth versus Paladins of the West Kingdom.
Earth.
Earth for me too.
I'm going to say Paladins.
Okay, noted.
Why say it when saying Earth feels so good?
Yeah, it does feel good. It's good. It's good, better, best. And saying Paladins felt better.
All right.
Okay, next matchup is Castles of Burgundy versus Wonderland's War.
I'm going to say Castles.
Same.
I'm going to say Wonderland's War, but Castles
really
will
want
take
to play that, though.
it. All right, Raising Robots versus Wonderland's War.
Raising Robots.
I'm going to say Raising Robots.
Man, this one's really tough. This one's hard for me. You're both saying Raising Robots?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I don't need to decide then. I don't know on that one. Probably Wonderland's War, but Raising Robots will take it. Next is Earth versus Wonderland's War. That would be, And that's going to be Wonderland's War for me.
Earth for me.
I would go Wonderland's War.
My goodness, I've converted Nathan.
You
I
haven't.
love
He's
it.
just
Converted him to a
being
game
ridiculous.
he hasn't played.
He's being ridiculous.
because he hasn't played it yet.
'Cause he wants to play it.
All right, next up we have Earth versus Everdell.
Earth.
Yikes.
Everdell.
Oh, no.
Here's some pressure,
Really
Doug.
If I had
Need
a
to break this
choice,
tie?
I really would like to play. I haven't played Everdell in a while, so definitely Everdell.
Oh, well, this one is so hard. They're both so good. Oh, I think it's going to be Everdale for me by a very, very slim margin. Earth versus Maracaibo.
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 Maracaibo for me as well. Earth versus Clank Catacombs.
Oh, man. This has been a really tough list.
Yeah, this one has been hard. I think I'm going to go with Earth on this one.
I think I am too.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. I'm gonna say Clink.
Just to be the odd man out.
No, I think I would. If we had a choice between the two, I would rather play Clink. I love Clink Catacombs.
Nice.
It is a good game.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, it's fantastic. Paladins of the West Kingdom versus Clank Catacombs.
Clank Catacombs.
Probably Clink Catacombs.
Yeah, Clank for me. Paladins versus Bardwood Grove.
Bardwood Grove.
Ooh,
Yeah, I think I would have to go with Bardwood Grove.
both of you.
I think so. I want to play it again. I want to try some of the other bards.
Okay. Bardwood will take it. I think that's where I probably would have eventually gotten there. I think I would have gotten there
If we
eventually.
hadn't forced you into that.
Yeah, I think I would have gone with Bardwood. Paladins versus Arc Nova. It's an easy Arc Nova for me.
Paladins.
I don't know. I would try Arc Nova. I mean, I want to try Arc Nova again. I want to try Arc Nova more than I
Don't
want
do
to
it just
try
because you feel
Paladins.
bad. Wow, really?
Yeah.
Ouch. You know what? You're not invited to the next Paladins.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm almost getting the impression there's some active dislike for Paladins on your part, Nate. Is that true?
No, actually, absolutely not.
No?
It's
Okay.
just, I mean, and the same thing with Everdale, right?
Huh.
I don't dislike the games, but given the opportunity to play that and most anything else, I guess I don't want to play the game of life. I'd rather play those over the game of life.
Wow. You went there, huh? Dang.
Okay. Huh. That's very interesting.
That's,
All right.
That's a bit extreme.
So-
it is extreme,
Arc-
but that's what I'm trying to say. It's not. I don't hate the game.
Okay. Arc Nova will take it in surprise to me move. And that is going to be the end.
That sums it up.
That's
it.
it.
That was quick.
Yeah, that was fast. So here we go. Can anybody guess what number 12 was? It should be pretty obvious if you can remember the list.
It was either Arc Nova or Cartographers.
It was cartographers.
It was
Cartographers.
Cartographers. Yep. Number 12 was Cartographers. Number 11, I absolutely knew this was going to be 11 or 12. Number 11 was Merchants of the Dark Road.
Yeah.
Really? It beat out Arc Nova.
No, it did not beat out Arc Nova. It was number 11. Merchants of the Dark Road is number 11.
No cheating. Don't look at the list.
Doug's looking at the list, so I'm looking. I didn't believe him.
So number 12 was Cartographers. Number 11 was Merchants of the Dark Road.
Then there's Arc Nova.
Then actually Paladins of the West Kingdom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because of that last
Oh,
vote.
that last
That
vote.
last vote.
Yeah.
Look at
So-
me making a change.
Yeah. It does
My
surprise
vote
me.
matters.
It does surprise me that's number 10. I would have put it in the middle of the pack. What did you say?
I said my vote matters. Then Andy's giving me the stink eye over there.
All right. Well, Paladins will take number 10. Then number 9 was Arc Nova. Number 8 was Bardwood Grove.
Huh. That kind of surprises me.
You guys didn't vote for it. It doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
I just need to play it more.
It's kind of funny. We do these votes. How the votes turn out is not how I would have imagined I put them.
Well, it's how we put them as
I know. But you guys are just wrong.
a group. Yeah, I've gotten to the end of these lists and thought that about you two sometimes too. They're all good. These are all good games. You know, we have to remind ourselves of that every time we get to this point. They're all good games. These are all excellent games to play. None of them are bad. Okay, so where were we? 8 was Bardwood Grove. Number 7 was Clank Catacombs, and I thought that was going to be a little higher.
I thought so too.
Yeah. In fact, I would have thought that it would have been higher than Earth, which was number 6. So Earth was number 6. And then we get to the top 5. Number 5 was Maracaibo, which surprises me.
I actually would have put it lower too.
Yeah, I would put it higher, lower, whatever. Yeah, closer to the top. Number 4 was Everdale. Number 3 and 2 are absolutely shocking to me because I did not think that I honestly thought these would be toward the bottom. Number 3 was Wonderland's War. So we just really need to get Nathan to play it, apparently.
Indeed, yeah.
And then number 2 was Raising Robots. And I thought those would be middle to low.
I think they're more to the top just because of the fever of the flavor that they're the new wingspan of the month. But
which
fun.
leaves number 1, surprising no one. I think everyone saw this one was going to be number 1.
I don't even remember.
It's Castles of Burgundy.
Oh, yes.
Castles
Yeah.
of Burgundy.
Yeah. Phenomenal game.
It is, especially that special edition.
Yeah.
Still wish I had maybe purchased it.
So there you go. Meeple Nation's number 1 endgame bonus game of all time.
That was a bonus.
Yeah. Castles of Burgundy.
Yeah, at the end of the game. That was the bonus number 1.
What are you
Do we
talking
need to go,
about?
like, get you to bed or something?
I
Like,
don't
what is
know.
happening over there? Holy smokes. All right. So once again, really quick, that was starting at 12 and moving to 1. Cartographers, Merchants of the Dark Road. At number 10 was Paladins, then Ark Nova, Bardwood Grove, Clank Catacombs, Earth. At number 5 was Maracaibo. 4 was Everdale. 3, Wonderland's War. 2, Raising Robots. And number 1, the Castles of Burgundy.
It's not a bad list.
That is a pretty darn good list.
Yeah. Every game on there was a good game. So it's always kind of a bummer to put some of those games at the bottom when they don't. I mean, it makes you feel like, oh, we don't like that game. But these games were on our top 5, so all of them deserve to be number 1.
I agree.
Okay.
Well, most of them.
Yeah.
Let's give them all a trophy, I guess.
No.
No.
None of that.
You're the one who said it.
I did.
All right. That will wrap up this bonus episode. Until next time.
We'll see you ringside, ringing that bell. I got nothing. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling.
Ringing that bell ringside.
Yeah.
At the game table?
Oh, yeah. At the game table.
Thank you for listening and being a part of Meeple Nation. If you would be so kind as to follow, subscribe, share, and rate or review this podcast, it really helps to spread the fun. You can be more involved in supporting the podcast by joining the nation at patreon.com/Meeple Nation, or you can find a link at the top of our webpage, meeplenation.com. And while you're there, look at all our extra content. There are links to all our past episodes, a wide variety of blogs, pictures from our Instagram feed, and bios for all the hosts and our awesome bloggers. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, all under Meeple Nation. If you would like to chat with the hosts or other members of the nation, you can join our Facebook group, Meeple Nation Off Air. We hope to see you again at a game night, a con, or maybe a suspense-driven evening of Werewolf. Thank you for listening and supporting Meeple Nation, and stay tuned for next week's episode.
Thank you so much for listening. We very much want to thank our patrons who help keep the podcast running. I personally want to thank my co-hosts for all the help they provide with both content here on the podcast, in addition to what we have available on our website. Without them, the podcast would not happen. If you too would like to support the podcast, you can join the nation at patreon.com/Meeple_Nation. Or you can find a link to Patreon at the top of our webpage, meeplenation.com. If you have any questions, comments, or games you feel should be on our radar, you can always reach us at meeplenation@gmail.com. We can't wait to hear from you. I am grateful to Doug and Andy who helped me edit episodes, and I want to thank James and Kim Clark who do the editing on our blogs and on our webpage, which can be found at meeplenation.com. We want to thank Brain Detergent for our music. If you want to find more from him, you can follow his links that can be found on our webpage, or simply search for Brain Detergent on YouTube to find more of his tracks. Thank you again for listening and being part of the Meeple Nation community.